up in here in the office. I'm not gonna be on very long. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Um, I didn't quite plan this, but once I start thinking about stuff, or once my hands hits the keys, then a little bit of this will happen. Then of course, y'all already know the story about my wifey, and then her situation with a broke foot, and then of course me still trying to recover from uh, my illness. And then I just got notification just a few moments ago that my mom is in ICU, but they're only requiring one family member to be at the hospital with her. So that will be one of my sisters. One of my sisters is going to be there keeping us updated on her progress, and hopefully she will recover from um, her surgery that she had earlier today. All right, I'm back here on the keys again. A lot going on, a lot. But y'all who know how to pray, keep your boy Andre in prayer, okay? Um, I wonder why this thing keeps doing that. Why it keeps taking me out. Okay, there it is. Every time I turn it off, it keeps. Okay, I thought I heard my wife saying something. All right, so let me see. Let me think of what I want to do today. Normally, I'll line up something that I actually want to get into. Yesterday, I was teaching you guys, or telling you guys, or informing you guys about the scales, the numbing system, and stuff like that, and then how to generate chords and transposing them on a daily basis. So now it's gonna come to a point. At some point, I gotta stop and start thinking about myself and coming up on the keyboard. And the only way to do that, to come up on a keyboard, is obviously, listening to the different various musicians, or different various ideas. I have my own ideas too, just in case somebody doesn't know that. But so I was listening to the organ player doing something the other day. I might go back to that. I might listen to a little bit of something that Mike Burrell might have done, and pull some ideas from him. Just a little this, a little that. Let me unplug this. Do a little this and a little that. Now, when I do this, I have to turn on muscle memory. Otherwise, I can sit here and just play stuff all day. And I think I need a new headset or something, because this thing is static in my ears, and that's driving me insane sometimes. Driving me insane. All right, so. All right, so let me pop this video on and see what we can get from it. So, he's doing in the key of C sharp and D flat with he starts out with this I'm gonna say 5 to the 6 to the 5, 6 5, and then he hits you while he's there. Right. And then he's hitting you with that major 9, sharp 5. Okay, chords I've been telling y'all about all along. All right. Right, so basically you take an A major chord, you sharp the 5, you add the 7 basically, and I'm adding the 2, which is the 9. So D flat to A flat, and that's on your 5. And then I'll probably do that on the 5, or you can do that on the 2, but it sounds like he's holding the 5. Or actually, he could hold the 6. I will go to 5. And then, then he goes to the 6. then to the 7, then to the 1. Now, chords for our beginning musicians, these are easy chords to do because of the fact that y'all should have been already following my stuff from the blast for the pad. So, so D flat to A flat is what I'm thinking. Not that he had to do actually. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going D flat to A flat, That just turns out to be a B flat minor 7 to A flat at 2, then. And then this is an A major 9 sharp 5. And then he goes to you have that bass line, whoever's playing the bass. And which is a B flat, which is the 6. That's why it's very important to learn the scales. Even if you don't have perfect pitch, you still will be able to pick ideas up from musicians when they playing stuff. So what I would do if I'm a beginner level musician, I give me a notepad, maybe something bigger than this, but this is kind of how I started it out, actually, honestly, with a little small notepad until I was able to afford a bigger one than this. And I had so many different types. But anyways, and then I would just give me a little pencil or pen and just be like, man, this is what I'm gonna learn. So basically in my other notebook over there, I started saying, let me learn how to play my scales. C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And I was doing that on the organ. I pretty much put a lot of energy on the organ. I probably suck on the organ now because I haven't played in so long. For the last, for a while. I guess I have been out for a while. For good more than 7 months now, I think, because we're in 2024. Yeah, I might have only played maybe at church maybe twice this year. At my home church, by the way. I have a replacement who's replacing me until I get better. Anyway, so I put that in my notebook. I'm like, you know what? I want to learn how to play my scales, which was the C scale that day. So I would just write my notes, right? Well, it would have been on page, but So if you're a beginner musician, that's what I would do. Get rid of this. I need to burn this. Burn it, baby, burn it. And I wrote down, learn my skills in all 12 keys, and I'll start with the C scale. Now, remember, get the left hand, and then you right. And then work on your left hand, or wherever you want to start down here. And learn them all up to scale. All the way up to keys on how many ever keys you have on your keyboard. So your ears can be familiar with it, even if you don't have perfect pitch. All right? Trust me, when you start doing it, the more, the better. Well, they say the more, the merrier. The more you better, the better you get at it. And then those notes will be familiar with you over a period of time. The thing about it, there is a total of 12 keys. You may hear people say related keys, 12 related keys, because every key that you play is related to something. What do I mean by that? So we have the C in that C major in that C scale chord wise. I can play the C chord again in G on the 4. 2, 3, 4 on the 4. So C is related to G. I can also play the G chord, which is in the key of G, but it's also in C, which is the 5 chord. 3, 4, 5. But it's also the 1 chord in G. Now, if I can find that G chord again in another key, which is probably more than likely going to be in the key of D. Right? Now, how did I know that? That was because I practiced this. So in the D is on the what? 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4 in D. So in C, you have the 1. In G, you have it on the 4. All right. Now in the key of C, or the C scale movement, you have G on the 5. And in the key of G, you have it on the 1. And you also have it in the key of D on the 4. Oh, so that's why they say you have 12 relative keys. Right? Everybody's related to each other, right? They're all related to each other. All 12 keys are related to each other. So it's like I can go from C to G. All right. Okay. So once you find out which keys are related to each other, yeah, relative or related to each other, I can go from C to F. Well, because it's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, F. And the C scale is we have F. I can go into the key of F. It's just the 1. Oh, okay. All right. Now, if I can find an F chord in another key, then so shall it be. B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 in B flat. What? And that's the kind of stuff I see here and study, right? I'll be trying to figure out, well, what's related to each other. Okay, and y'all heard me do this in past other videos where I say A flat is related to C minor. Why is that? Because A flat's the 1, we have B flat the 2, and C minor the 3, E, all right, C minor the then we have D flat the 4, E flat the 5, right? Okay, and then the 6 is hold on, and then my 6 is blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's my 6. I just got it in A flat. That's terrible. Oh, and my 6 is F minor, and then my 7 is diminished G sharp in the C sharp or D flat. Since I said A flat, it's in the D flat diminished 7 group. Oh, okay. And so when I look at that in the key of D flat, I can say, wait a minute, hold on. In the key of D flat, I'm playing the D flat major chord on the 1. The 1. I can go to the 4 chord in the key of, I can go to the 5 chord in the key of D flat, is A flat. The 1. All right, once you learn the concept behind the madness, you start feeling, okay, I see what up. And the key of D flat, we have the 3, 1, 2, 3, F minor, but it's also the 6th chord in A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th chord. So that's because they're all related to each other. Once you learn the concept behind that one idea, believe it or not, you're going to start figuring out things like, oh, okay, if I'm in G, okay, I can play that D chord on the 5. But it also can be the 1 chord in D. It also can be the 4 chord in A. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 chord in A. The 4 chord in A. What? Yes, it can be the 4 chord in A. It can be the 5 chord in G. Listen to that. D to the A and or G. Or the key of D. What? All right, so you see how is they related to each other? G is related to D. All right. Now y'all see, and it's also related to A. Now what's happening is in the scales, you would have recognized this stuff if you learned your scales. Every key, you start realizing you repeating the notes. So if you repeat the notes from one scale to the other, you're gonna recognize, wait a minute, hold on, I just played that same note in D, I played the same note in G. Whoa, that's pretty dope, right? And I played that same note in A. I'll be like when my former pastor, let me let that sit there for a minute and let that marinate in y'all spirits. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so yes, you can use it in G on the 4, 5. You can use it on the D1. You can use it in A on the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course in the key of D1. If you can find other keys to do that, so shall it be. But that should be only it so far, because I know it's not in C, I know it's not in D flat, I know it's not in E flat, I know it's not in F sharp, I know it's not in A flat, I know it's not in the key of B flat. So it's a no-brainer, basically. That's a no-brainer right there. It's not in the D chord. Is not in. Yes, you can use the D chord in other keys. Yes. All right. But there's a trick behind the madness. All right. There's a trick behind the madness to use that idea in another key. It depends on what you're doing. No. It depends on what you're doing. As a passing move, from using another key, whether it's F sharp, G flat, A flat, B. It depends on how you can figure that out. All right, so I had already told y'all I didn't try to plan this out. Now, when I do start planning something out, I pretty much will say I'm gonna lock in on doing this. Now, once I get on the road, it's pretty much a wrap. My mindset is pretty much locked in on whatever it is that I'm planning on doing. But now let me go ahead and try to lock in a little bit before my wife starts calling me, or unless one of my baby sisters says something's going on with my mom, then I got to hit the road to go see moms. Okay. All right. So let's pray that everything goes well. But for her to be in ICU, that's kind of serious. All right, so I'm gonna pick something that I'm gonna get serious on. All right, and it's not gonna be a lot. It might seem a lot, but it's definitely not gonna be a lot. So I want to go over here and do it here first. I guess I'll do it over here first. Now, the other day, something happened. Something happened. Now, hope it doesn't happen again today. Let me see. Pray. Hope it don't do it to me again. Let me see. Hey, stop that. Let's see. It's gonna be nice to me today. Oh, cool. It went back. Thank God. Okay. All right. Now let me unmute something. I didn't even know I muted anything. All right. So why is it quiet as a whistle over there? All right, so let's see here. Why is that mute? I don't hear nothing. What's going on here? Sliders over there on. Hold on. Did I mute something? Talked to you the other day. Something happened new on my computer trying to do an update, and I don't know what it was doing. Where is my what you call it? All right, let me see here. Let's try to learn some quads here. Let's learn some quads. Did I plug that? I thought I was hot. That don't sound. See, I told you my wife was in the other day. Okay, I think she switched the cord on me. Ha! All right, hold on. Which plug-in is it? Hey, what's going on with my plug-in? Why am I not hot? Why am I not hot? If both my speakers are on. Hold on, y'all, 1 second here. Hold on, because I'm not sure what is going on. All right, let's see. She was in here doing something the other day. Did she mute me up here? Trying to see. The other day she was in here doing something. Hey, why am I not hot? Hold on, y'all, let me figure out which one it is. I just played this yesterday. I just played this song just 2 seconds ago. Okay, so just playing on that. Hold on. Hold on. All right now. So what I do is I try to do a little this, a little that. There it goes. That's weird. What? That's strange. Okay, now it's just gonna start over. Okay. Okay, so she switched it. I think it's this one here. Because I can't control this one. My wife must have switched it. Hold on, y'all. I was trying to figure out, wait, why can't I turn the volume down? There it goes. All right. Now. All right. It's doing it again. It's doing this again. Doing it again. That's crazy. Let's try this over here again. My wife was messing with it the other day. That's funny. This is crazy, y'all. This is funny, y'all. Down, up. Maybe he wants me to just learn that song. All right, maybe I'll do a little bit of that. Let me do a little bit more of that. All right, let me go back over here to the Lappy Dappy. All right. Okay. There it is now. This thing is funny, y'all. All right, so what I've learned is just do a little bit of this, you know, from the other video from Mike Burrell, you know. So we snatched up that right, minor 9/11, B flat minor 9/11, A flat at 2. All right, and D flat 6/9 chord. Now, for my beginner musicians out there, it's time for me to kind of start cooking. All right, I'm gonna start cooking because I gotta get my business up to par, right? All right, right. Now when I'm practicing on playing stuff, I don't sit here and waste energy talking about I'm playing B flat minor 9 and A flat at 2 and playing the D flat 6/9 chord. You have one B major 7 or B major 9 or B major 9 or B major 7 sharp 5 or B major 9 sharp 11, all that. I don't be sitting here tripping off of that. You have one B flat minor 9, or he does this one too. Or let me see. There it is. It's still at B minor 9 11 minor 9 chord. He just plays with it. All right. Now let's go back to this one here. This seems like you know, I'm on a roll with this one for a minute. And that's how you can come up in your plan by listening to some pros. So he the victory, and then he goes to the sus chord. You ain't won a victory. So everything he's doing, I might do some different stuff, right? Because now here's something I want to tell my beginner musician. You don't have to sound like the person you playing behind or learning from. Initially, that was the only reason why I do that is because that's where I was told by people who just, man, if you gonna play like somebody, play exactly what they play. Play it on point, dog, or don't do it at all. I've seen people come online, kind of grind on other folk, or clown or whatever, and be like, yo, man, you ain't playing that dude's chords right, bro. and quit putting on social media, hey man, I sound like Mike Burrell, or I sound like Jason White, or I'm gonna play these moves sounding like this musician, that musician, and you ain't even playing the right chords. Stop it. Listen, I'm not here to bash nobody, but I see people doing that, and I'm like, they do got a point though. Another top notch musician says, well, hey, if you gonna play my stuff, um, shoot, at least if I ever see you somewhere playing somewhere, you know, play this, play it. I want to hear you play it. Cause you never know. Some musicians are excited about hearing somebody else play their stuff, and some are not. Some will just get straight up jealous and get to tripping out, and their draws get all wet and all that. And they be all pissed off or whatever. But you probably wonder how I know, because I ran across somebody once in my lifetime. And the funny thing I didn't even know the guy to begin with, number one. And number two, it was the fact that I already been transcribing and doing this for years and years and years. And just so happened some dude was doing something, and I was like, never heard him play. So when I was like, and I was playing something, and the dude wrote me like, oh man, you can't be posting my stuff on Facebook and blah blah blah, man, you need to take that down and blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, go sit down, cuz I'm probably your grandpa right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than you. I've been doing this. I got a whole bunch of books over there that I've been doing since way back in 2000, 1999, 98, 99, way back then. You was not even born. When I look at your people's status on how old they are, I'm like, dang, dude, you 20 some years old, 19 years old, Negro. I've been doing this. Listen, I'm already halfway to 100 years old, and you telling me not to put some of your stuff on, bro? Go sit down. You just now getting this stuff, bro. Go sit down. But there was this cat that did that. But listen, you don't have to sound like somebody else. You can find your own identity, right? However, there will be some stuff you may do that somebody else might do. You may end up playing some stuff that someone else has done or is doing. There's nothing you can do about that, because at the end of the day, as I used to say this years ago, we all human. None of us are robots. None of us are transformed to be robots to do. Let's say all robots. If you program a robot, all robots, all they're gonna keep doing, repeat this move, repeat that move, until otherwise they do something in the computer to make the robot do this, do that, and do this and whatever, right? At the end of the day. But we're not robots. At the end of the day, we do end up copying one another some kind of way, even if I don't even know you, or you don't even know me, right? All right, last little story. My wife said one time, I was just came from practicing in here. All right, and I was on my phone, and I was listening to somebody on the phone, right? On YouTube, by the way, right? Immediately, my wife was like, yo, I know that's you on social media. She didn't know. Most of the majority of the time, I put all my contents on Facebook, but I was on YouTube. She swore up and down that was me. I'm like, yo, boo, that ain't me playing. She's, I know your plan. I know your style. I'm like, boo, that is not me playing. She's, bro, you can't tell me that ain't you. I know your plan. I know your style. You cannot tell me that it's not you. Because you be on social media every day, all day, every day, all day. You live on social media. So she, give me that phone. I handed it to her. She's like listening to the dude, and she really thought it was me, right? The dude starts talking, blah, 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 about what he was doing, what he was playing, or blah, 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 blah. And she go, oh, that's not you. Duh! He sounds just like you. Yeah. I said, but I told her, I said, but all my content that I do is on Facebook, not YouTube. I just y'all recently put my own contents, my own plan, my own stuff on YouTube. And 23, y'all, 2023, September 9th. I would never forget it. All right. So anyway, but all this happened long before this happened. But so she swore up and down she really thought the dude was me on the organ doing some stuff, and then he did something different that I would have never done ever. And then she go, okay, that ain't you, because you would have did that right there. Now, but she was like, he sounds just like you. I'm like, yeah, there are people out there that might sound like me. Dude has never been on my page. I never subscribed to his page. He's never subscribed to my page. I just so happens this was, y'all know, you go through the feed and you just run across somebody. I'm like, oh, let me hear what he doing. And then that's what I was doing, coming from my music room to the bedroom. And she, bro, I know that's you. I know that's you. Yeah, that's you. I know it's you because I know your style. No, dude, babe. Anyway, y'all, so what I'm trying to get at is there are people you may sound like, or there may be some folk who might sound like you. Now, if I'm going to spend the energy to try to sound like somebody, I mean, I want to do it on the first round, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 10, or whatever, until I feel like I got it down, comfortably. And then after that, then I'll start trying to come at it from another angle to give it my own little something that musician didn't do. You know? Then later on I'm gonna come my own angle. We know that's a B flat minor 9/11 chord, right? A flat, right? Because he's following the bass line, right? Right. So chord wise, without the bass line, y'all. I mean, let's just say the first chord was B flat minor 9/11. A flat at 2, and D flat 6/9 chord. All right, then he does that. The bass line, you have one. Now he's using his left hand to pull this chord off. However, he's actually playing the major 7 chord, actually, right? You have one. All right, so wait, I'm gonna pull off it. Or you have one, it's the major 7 chord, or the minor 9 chord. You have one. All right. And then no. Or this depends on. It's the minor 9 chord he's just messing with. Depends on which way you want to raise up or down or whatever. And then he goes to the sus. Then he goes to the sus. And then you hear him playing this F sharp minor chord, A flat minor chord. So if I go ahead and say we're in the key of D flat, I'm gonna call it for what it is. All right, G sharp minor 9 minor chord, A flat minor chord. Well, if I use the word C sharp, then I'm gonna call this F sharp minor and G sharp minor. So let's go ahead and call it D flat now. Right? We're in G flat minor root position. Then we have the root position of A flat minor, and all he's doing is inverting. And then so he's just basically using the first inversion of the A flat minor move, right, to the G sharp minor move. And then he plays the root. And then he plays the root with 2 hands. Quite kind of flickering it a little bit. All right. And I was like, oh, game on. Right. And all of the stuff he's doing is all, what I call simple. Yeah, okay, yeah. And it's all about the type of sounds he's using on the keyboard, y'all. So it's still the minor 9. So he's doing the first inversion of it, but twanging it. Not that you have to do all that, but you know, like I said, you could have just, you know, played the minor move, transpose, and right, and that's just style anyway. And of course, you know, he's going back to the minor 9, 11. Yeah, so the minor 9, B flat minor 9, 11 chord. Right? Okay. Now to understand a lot of the chords, I use the word combination of chords because you use a single chord, you know, single chord, and then we use what we call mix and match chords. We also use the tritone stuff. In this case, this was just a straight up chord here, right? The A major 9 sharp 11. And then we're using what we call the minor move, B flat minor. Oop. The B flat minor mixed with which is the 6th chord in D flat. You know, in A flat, it's the 2. 1, 2. Okay. All right. All right. So we have the B flat minor, you know, we know inversion. If you pay attention to what I'm doing, you're going to hear this chord again later. Yeah, later for sure. So learn your inversions, all right. So that's also mixed with the D flat chord. Okay, it's mixed with the D flat chord. Hey, wake up, everybody! All right, so it's mixed with the D flat. B flat minor is related to. Y'all didn't know the story already. D flat. You know, they say wherever there's a minor move, there's gonna be a major move, y'all. Wherever there's a major move, there's gonna be a minor move. And wherever there's a minor move, there's gonna be a what? Major move. Where there's a major move, there's gonna be a what? A minor. Y'all better stop playing. All right, in between there, you know, you're gonna have your diminished, you're gonna have your sus2, your sus4, the secret sauce chord, I call it, which is the 7 sus4 chord movements in the middle, somewhere along the way, and that's all flavorable or passing chords. And then you're gonna have your tritones, all right? So he made this really actually simple, right? And these chords are chords that I'm gonna run across again from another musician. So B flat minor is related to D flat. D flat is related to F minor. F minor is related to A flat, which creates the minor 9/11 chord. Oh man, y'all better stop playing, man. Y'all better get hip to this. All right, now this is me now stepping my game up, right? You know. A flat I2. Now again, mixed maxing chords. Again, you can have the sus2, the sus4, and the major chord, y'all. Y'all better stop playing. And your power chord. You know, next chord. Yeah. All right. This can go either way. I have the secret sauce chord. I have the sus2 chord. I have the sus4 chord. I have the A flat chord. What? And I also have the minor chord. And then I have the D flat chord. You're going to hear this chord again. I promise you. Which creates the major 7 chord or major 9 chord because I'm adding the 2 to the mix. So we have D flat, F minor, right? All right. We have these mixture of chords. I generally use the word, using the word called combination of chords because there are different chords in between, but we also use the word mix and match chords because that's what's happening in the movement. So we mix and match the chords. And you know, if you know how to move them about, right? You got hands. If you got hands, you know how to use them. Use them. You got hands, I call them hands, right? There was one cat, a friend of mine, he said, man, you got hands, dog. Man, I need hands like you, dog. But no, it's really the knowledge behind the madness, actually. All right, so this time, he repeated some of the same thing. right? He just repeated some of the same thing. Hold that major move, right? You hear that secret sauce chord? And then you hear the 6/9 chord. He holds that voicing. All right. You got hands, man. You got hands, boy. You got hands, dog. No, it's just knowing that, okay, I know what he's doing, because I have the idea of knowing that we're gonna be playing some mismatch chord. Okay, then I think you do. Like a diminished move. Major 7, major 9, diminished 7, right? The minor 9, E flat minor 9, 11. You can do that too. Or you just the minor move like that. All right. Thought she was talking to me. What is that chord he just played? I think she went here. Let me see. Oh, he went back here. No, hold on. I forgot what he just played. Hold up. I thought she just was calling me. Oh yeah. Now this time he'll reach in here. He's doing it here. Instead of him going, he changed up. He's going to the 5. Or right? The victory. Remember I told you the minor chord? Right, something like that, right? Now I heard Elder Devin doing these chords on the organ, and what key? F sharp. He does it in F sharp. I have to do this on the organ. Y'all tripped out when you hear these chords. The exact same chord, y'all. All right, on the 1. It's the same chord. That because he's on the key, he's bringing it from here. Or using the secret sauce chord. There, and that's basically just a sus4 chord, a sus2 chord, and then he go. Every chord he plays is simple stuff. I remember every day I used to do this on the organ. The 3rd inversion of the major 7 chord. I'm trying to eavesdrop. We'll see what my wife's saying. And move them around the keyboard, right? So your ears can get familiar with it, even if you don't have perfect pitch, right? And that's why I use them. Right, that's why I use them in all 12 keys. In any key. I can do them in all 12 keys. Right, so let's say I'm in D flat, on the 5, D, E flat, E, right, F, no, yeah, so I can do them in all 12, F sharp, no, hold on, yeah, know I'm down here. All right. Okay, so you can do them in all 12 keys. Once you learn how to do them, do them in all keys. That's G. All right, so I can do all this stuff in all 12 keys. All right. All right, so by listening to some musicians playing idea. All right, so we know this is the D flat major 7 third inversion, and we learned how to play the major 9 sharp 5. What's the other chord we played? We learned to play the minor 9 11. We learned to play the A flat at 2. We played the D flat 6 9 chord, and we played the sus2. It's secret sauce, and we can go from A flat to E flat, no matter where I put it, and it's secret sauce because they share the same ideas. And then we learned the minor move. Then we learned this other one. You know, you have one. I forgot where I'm at now. Where am I at? Hold up. Oh, he goes. Let me see. Major 7. All right, he's playing the major 7 move, and then he's playing around with this. Let me see, kind of like the Chinese thing. A little Chinese thing. You don't have to have perfect pitch. Listen, what's happening is, let's say I have a major chord, and I'm transposing the major chord. We have the 5 1 3 5 1 3 5 1 3 5 1 3. So practice your 5 1 3 chord, and then what you're gonna end up doing is taking out your 3 at the top, and you play around with the other keys. That's B flat. I'm just doing inversions. Right? So you could choose on the direction you want to go with it. So I can think, oh, can't be minor, right? It's got to be major move. Or it could be another chord too. I can think of the minor move. Or I can think of the sus chord, secret sauce chord too. But it sounds funny. Anyway. All right, and then here you can think of D flat. It just depends on where your mindset is at. But anyway, basically he's playing chord wise a G flat major 9 chord with a 13. This is G flat major 9. G flat major 9. Now just G flat major 9 13, right? And then when I go here is G flat major 9. And then this is major 9 still, because it's the same notes I'm hitting in the scale. All right. Now to memorize this entire move, I would have to sit here and turn on muscle memory. But at this point, what I'm doing is I'm just picking, choosing chord. You know, I'm just picking chords because a friend of mine was trying to tell me this, or a musician teacher was trying to tell me, if you learn an idea from another musician, you have other types of options. Other options on just what we call, what's the word I'm looking for? What you want to do is you don't want to take the whole pie, right? You don't want to take, I want to take the whole pie if I was eating a good pie. But you know, you want to kind of like chisel a little this and a little bit of that is what I'm really trying to get at. Even though I heard the moves when he first started out, you know, grab what you can grab. Like, you know, to me, I mean, okay, this this is okay. I ain't tripping, right? I'm not tripping. I mean, that was cool. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you want to grab something that you probably don't do, or something that you can put somewhere else, right? Somewhere else. I don't know why it always, so, just grab chords from somewhere, and you might be able to use this idea somewhere. See, I came from this version. That's what Mike Burrell did that. I might want to go the other way. Remember the move he would. You had one. I might want to go and do something else. I might want to do something, and do some other stuff, and do other things, just takeaway, grab some takeaway ideas, and I might want to put this other stuff somewhere else. So, I don't see myself doing this like at a churches, the way Mike Burrell did it. I'm just saying. I might throw my own little thing. You have one. I might do something different. You have one to the 6. See, I might go here. I may not want to do what he did. The victory. I may not want to do the whole thing, right? But it's nothing wrong with learning the whole thing on how your ears may have interpretate that, right? Mess up right there. Throw my little twisted. Yeah. Right? You see what I'm saying? So I may not want to do all that. I might not want to do everything he did, right? But in the beginning, I just picking up ideas. All right, just picking up ideas. All right. Let me see. I know what he's doing there. My brain just went to sleep. Because he will be here. And I know where he's heading. To the fire. So, alright. So that's what I'm saying. Pick up a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now when I wanted to move off to something else, and hopefully I have that memorized, then I go somewhere else and pick up another idea from another cat, another musician, right? All right, and that's how you learn. Did I plug this in wrong again? I think I plugged it in wrong plug. Yeah, that's my fault this time. I think that's the right one. My wife. That woman crazy. Major 7. These chords that I heard Mike Burrell do earlier. Jason White does the same thing. That's right. So we have that G flat major 7. We're in the key of D flat, by the way, and then it's going to A flat. Right. And he repeats it again, but he's coming down on the board. Right. So we have a G flat major 9, A flat 2. He repeats it, but he's kind of moving the note. to kind of like a doorbell almost. And then going to the minor move, I told you it was coming up earlier. Right. All right, here repeats. All right. And then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear the little melody line. And that's the minor move. So that's why I'm like major 7 or major 9, going to A flat, back to the major 7 move, minor. Right? Then he repeats it again. Then he hits you with the power chord. Then he hits you with this crazy chord that nobody know what this is, right? It's that preaching chord, actually. It's a preaching chord. It's a preaching chord. Can I get away? The God. Something like that, right? So, you know, you can use that as a preaching chord. Right, yeah. Whatever. I had another thought in my mind right before all that, but so yeah, he hits you with this power chord move, and then he hits you with this chord. Now, this almost could have passed for a major move, or it could pass for an augmented chord. Let me see which mouse am I on here. For whatever reason, Cordy has no idea what this is. So I'm gonna bring up, where did I put it actually? I'm gonna bring up Ridiculous. And maybe Ridiculous might know what it is. Oh, where it goes. Now, Ridiculous is gonna tell you a D. That's what I thought. So that's why I said this could pass for a D major chord, depending on how you might see it, or it can also pass for an augmented chord. It just depends on how you want to see that. So it's a D sharp 11 with the A on the bottom. But like I told y'all, it could pass for a D major chord. Depends on how you might see that, or a augmented chord. Or it can pass for a diminished move. It just depends on how you want to interpretate that, right? Because technically, that's the crunch here, right? Right. Now, if I move it here, right? It's an A flat, and y'all heard these little moves, A flat with a 2. Just depends on how you might want to see that actually, or how you might want to view it though. But and usually something like this is usually done in the left hand. Because, you know, with the tritone move, and I do that all the time. It's done in the left hand. All right, it depends how you want to view that, but Ridiculous is almost pretty accurate on how it may precede that chord. And even when I do the power chord, it's coming in as a E flat now because of the E flat on the bottom. E flat major 7 with a sharp 11 sus chord. I was about to get to there too. Sus 4. And it's crazy because Cordy cannot make it out until I hit the next chord. It cannot read it. It knows it's in E flat something, but it doesn't know what it is until I go here. And then remember I told you the D chord, D major add 9. I'm sorry, D major add 5. I'm sorry. Or actually D major flat 5, my bad. That's why I said that earlier. It's like you're about to play a D major chord. Matter of fact, D major chord. It could be a D major at 2 sharp 11, or as I mentioned already, a D major flat 5. Flat 5, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. That's all he's saying. Okay, now we got through all this stuff. This is what the pros do when they're messing around with stuff and they come up with these crazy ideas. All right, so that's what you're going to hear Jason White smashing on these chords. Until I do that, but the whole time he had this chord out and then he smashed down. And that's where Cordy just cannot figure out what type of chord is that. And it's because my bottom is on that E flat. I think I've already told y'all what the chord was. Hey, which was that E flat, E flat major 7, I think I said. Okay, earlier without, because that's gonna turn into a minor move in a second here, so you're gonna see that in a second. But that was an E flat major 7 with a sharp 11 sus 4 chord. Now, as soon as I add that top note there, we end up with a E flat minor move, because you know minor, right? E flat minor major 7 still. All right, remember the major 7 we did earlier? It's major 7, right? Because he's doing this little crazy move here, right? So that changes the whole game plan. All right, so E flat minor, major 7, sharp 11. I mean, 11 sharp 11. That's funny. With 11 and a sharp 11, I split between the two hands. And 11 is the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, sharp 4. So split that between the two hands. Ouch, that hurts. Them fat chords, Jason White. Oh my God, that hurt. Those chords are so dope. Anyway, so let's move on to some more stuff he did. Okay. And then he moved on to the next phase. Scale, D flat scale or C sharp scale. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the chord. Okay, he's got a chord right there. Yeah, then the chord. And then it goes to D flat. Right, so he goes to D flat. Right, that's nice. Now, you start hearing musicians playing some same stuff that I keep telling my beginner musicians. If you pay attention to the stuff, they're gonna be playing chords that's in my book, because I'm writing these chords in the book. I may put those in my first edition, some of it in my first edition, and then I'm gonna put some more heat in my second edition when I do the second edition book, and then a third edition I'm really gonna probably drop major heat in that book. Okay, all right, so now let's see. So one chord, and then he goes slide off, minor 9/11 chord or minor 9. So many different ways to approach the minor 9, A flat minor 9. So we key D flat. Tritone. This chord, Cordy cannot figure it out. Remember I told you about the preaching chord, this move? Why? Cordy just cannot figure out what in the world this chord is, right? And neither can I. Now, it could be a major, what's going on with this thing? It could actually be a major move. Hey, what are you doing? I need me get one. I need one of those mouses, y'all. What they call it? Why is this stuck there? Oh, okay. I need one of those remote mouses. I don't know, y'all, whatever y'all call it. All right. So anyway, I guess that's the dominant chord. It's a tritone. It's a no-brainer there. Right. So we have a G tritone with a D on the bottom. Basically, that's what it is, right? With the tritone. So it's a G tritone, right? And if you switch the position, it would have been what? A C sharp or D flat tritone. However, now Chordy can recognize this at this point as a G flat flat 9, G7 flat 5. And I'm just doing inversions of the tritone. It was only when I added the other note, the D, that changed everything. All right. I'm gonna play it by itself. Chordy can't figure it out, but it's a no-brainer because it's a G tritone with a D on the bottom. That's just about as simple as you can get. You remember the cluster thing, kind of similar to what I mentioned about this one. And if you take a good look at this one, it's the same scenario that I just mentioned 2 seconds ago. That dog better not crap in my grass. He better not. You better not. Hey! Oh, dang it. I'm trying to scare him off my grass. Let me see, can I get him off my grass? Who dog is that? Okay, he ran off. Crazy black dog is that? And nobody's walking with the dog. All right, I don't like no dogs taking a crap in my yard, man. That ticks me off. What was I at? This move here. It's a tritone, y'all. It's a D tritone, or we can go the other way, and it's an A flat tritone. And that was with that A underneath it. And y'all heard stuff like this, right? We play it all the time. We play it all the time and not realize. You see what I'm saying? We play it all the time, whether you realize it or not. She's cracking up. Good thing she's happy today. All right, we do this all the time, right? Anyway, you guys get the point. It's a tritone with carrying one little extra note, but like I said, it was like that preacher movie. All right, so anyway, where we at? Now till I carry the bottom. Right, we have a flat, a D flat 7, flat 9, flat 5, D flat. So we have the flat 9, flat 5. Now Chordy can figure this one out. That's the funniest thing about Chordy. Which mouse am I on? Which mouse am I on? Right, so Chordy can figure this out. Right. These kind of chords, they're gonna be in my book, y'all. So don't trip, you know. Y'all hear this? And I know where he's heading because he's about to do this little thing. He's about to do this little thing, right? But I was just messing around with it. You know what I'm saying? You know. You see what I'm saying? She in there cracking up. Yeah, so we have a D flat 7 with a flat 9, flat 5. Now I can go from G to A flat. And do that, or I can go and drop down to my secret sauce chord, which is the D7/4 chord, and come into that move and slide in and slide into it. And slide into it too as well. So minor 9. Or I can use the G and come up. It depends on how my ears hearing that, because this is which mouse am I on? G. Oh, that's the wrong mouse. I need a remote mouse because this is starting to get confusing. So let's see how you did it. So I hear him doing, because he's here. So I think he would slide into it. All right. We have grace, and then we have twang. Right. You know, y'all know what twanging is. Twanging, you know, this twanging and grace. So I'm thinking twang it into it. All right, cool. All right. These chords are gonna be my book, y'all. All right. So he's playing the simple chords, y'all. All right. The C7, but he's doing that like a little twanging again. It's y'all know this chord is an B7 chord. It's an augmented chord as well, right? Okay. You know, it depends on how you want to look at it, but it's a B7 chord. All right. Right. Now B flat. We want to create an augmented chord, right? So you just sharp the 5 at the 7. So we have a B flat augmented chord. Now I said 7 earlier, right? But that's because I omitted the F sharp and went to another chord out of that key scale of B flat, by the way. 4, 5, 6 up. Or we might say 7 and flat 7. Messing with it. All right, and y'all hear a lot of that. Y'all gonna hear a lot of this type of stuff. Believe me, it's just like that song "You Saw the Best of Me." You know. All these chords I'm playing. You know. Wait, hold on, I forgot. No. I forgot. Oh, here you go. Here it is. The C7 or C9. It's the dominant chord. We see it all the time. Major, minor, augmented. Oh, this is my own formula that I do, right? Major, minor, augmented. So the formula that we normally use is the Nashville system, right? Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminish, right? Diminish, and back to major, right? So I said, it's got to be some other chords that I must be missing that I got to learn as a beginner level musician, so I can come up to be beginner level musician, advanced level, right? At some point in life. So I started thinking, all right, I know the major move. Okay, I heard about the minor move. I heard that I need to learn how to play augmented, so it's major sharp 5. Oh, okay. And then I add the 7 on the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have a C major 7 sharp 5. Yeah, C major 7 sharp 5. Oh. And then I started learning my tritone. Oops. Wait, what was that? What? Now, remember, you could transpose that back, right? Because if you know B major, sharp 5, add 7, and then move up. Oh my God, what? So I have a B major 7 sharp 5. Or, okay, well, hold on. I just added another little extra note, something. So we have a C major 7 sharp 5. Flat 5 sharp 5, right? So transpose that back. Oh, but now I was trying to mess with y'all heads for a second, your minds, your ears, to let you hear that, you know, I could play this in the preaching mode without transposing and come up. I was just trying to go B tritone come up to my C tritone, but it's gonna cause me to play a C major 7, right? sharp, a flat 5, sharp 5. Always flat or sharp come afterward. And then ba 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 ba. Oh, the preaching chord. What? Oh, this is the chord I had played earlier without the bass line. Whether I'm gonna play the minor 9/11 chord, I just that same chord here. I'm just moving the hand to another spot. I don't want my bottom there, so I'm gonna put it over here. Oh, it's more than one way to play the minor 9/11 chord or the major 7 chord. Minor 9 by adding one note. Remember, wherever there is a major chord, it's going to be a minor chord. Or if there's a major 7th chord, it's going to be a minor chord. If it's going to be a major 9 chord, it's going to be a minor 9 chord or 11. In this case, we have minor 9. Now I can add the 11 by going any one of the notes. Now, if I go down low before the lower of the into the bass line, kind of, so to speak, then it's gonna make me play a 13 sus chord. But if I kept it up here, it's a minor 9/11 chord, which y'all heard me playing earlier, until I move my hand down here, all right, and adding some other notes, or I need a whole bunch of fingers, right? But I'll end up playing the sus chord. I mean, if I went to D flat, not A flat. Okay, the preaching chord. Oh Lord, my bass line. And God said, let it be line bottom, bottom. And I'm just moving the hand to a different position, but I already hit the bass line already. And then I play the what? The minor 7 flat 5 chord, flat 13. And transpose it. But I don't have another extra hand to play that bass line to come up to it. All this is things. Okay, now I can go. Remember the major 7 chord I told y'all earlier that Mike Burrell did? You know, you have one, you have one. And then I start adding notes, and that brings me to the sus chord. You have one. Maybe go to the minor 9/11 chord, which is the A flat minor 9/11. And then if I go to the D flat, it just make me play the sus 13 sus 4 chord, the preaching chord. Now when I walked up, one of my fingers is on the sus chord, all right, and then makes me go to, I call it the secret sus chord, and then go to the major 7, and then the major add 2. Then we have the F sharp or G flat 9 chord. It was the same chord I played here. I'm just transposing this whole idea to another key. 4 up, diminished 7, G diminished 7, going to the 5, same chord I played on the 1, and it's the minor 9/11 chord, the same chord. It just happens to be on the 5. And I'm just moving the hand between the sus 2, the secret sauce, the sus 4, the sus 2, another sus 2, another sus 4, and its secret sauce. I'm just playing between those particular sus 2, sus 4 movement. D flat sus 2, A flat sus 2, right? It's secret sauce. Then I'm going to the C sharp or D flat sus 4 and the F sharp or G flat sus 2 and its secret sauce. I'm just going between the two of them, and also major movement. And that's why we have the major 7 chord with the sus. It's just a portion of it is in my left hand, and the other portion is in my right hand. See? I can go to B sus 2, right? What did I just play a minute ago? F sharp sus 2. I can go also with the secret sauce, because I can go to F sharp sus 4, B sus 2, and the secret sauce, y'all. And then I can switch over and do the other one. Oh man, and that's the minor 9/11 move. And also I can hit you with the 6/9 chord. And remember that, that little, little, that kind of stuff. And all right, all day, right? And that's why I say learn your right hand chords and put them in your left hand. And that's what I did here was, oh, it's the major 7. It would have been here in the right hand. Whatever the right hand can do, the left hand can do it, right? Whatever the right hand can do, the left hand do it. Oh. And that's what he did there. Now, I hit the major 7. Let me take that off and go up here. Major. Oh. Oh, y'all see what I'm saying? And then he going to this is the major 7 flat 5 move. This is the minor 7 flat 5 move. This is the major 7 flat 5 move. You know, he can play preacher chord. Gotta get witness and switch over. Then I can go from the major move, or I can go from the minor move, and do both of them. Major, minor 7 flat 5 to the major 7 flat 5. We can do both of them. And take you to the minor 11 flat 5 move. Woo! Y'all better watch out, because I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, right? You know. Right. So this is the major 7 flat 5. I had already did this earlier. Just and just transposing it, right? You know, and then we're going to the 6/9 move, and I'm just playing around with the secret sauce chord all day. And, and I don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm making this up as I go. No, I'm also remembering what number system? 5 6 5 1 1 1 5 6 5 1. You know, I'm just kind of remembering that kind of process, right? So when you practice for my beginner musicians, just remember that you want to learn your skills, right? All right, that's what I'm doing. I already passed that, right? So I'm gonna graduate. I told my wife something funny the other day. I'm gonna graduate. Now it's time for me to do some college stuff, right? I gotta do some college stuff, or whatnot, right? You know, so yeah, let me get into some college stuff, you know. But all the stuff that I'm doing is really nothing but kindergarten stuff. I'm just learning to style it a little bit. Let me bring this volume down just a hair, just in case it's too loud. One, two, well, here we go. Tritone, 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 tritone. Over there. I forgot what key I'm in. Oh Lord, in the slow pace, my brain's like, go faster. But yeah, it's the major 7 flat 5 flat 13. That's the move we did earlier. Then we went to the 6-9 sharp 11 move, and then you go into however you want to do your chord progression. Let's go medium speed. Cause my brain wants. This is called the back pocket band. This is something I got years ago. Let me see. This might be just a little faster. 2. Oh Lord! And yeah, of course, my hands want to go faster than that. Okay, so everything I did was in the book. My tritones, the 6-9, the major 7 flat 5 flat 13. And then you guys heard the other little things I do, like the major move, the major 7 chord, third inversion. Y'all heard me doing it. Or you might do. I'm coming down on that major 7, major 9 move, the 9. You know, I don't have the Hugo bass on, but you know, and I'm trying to do the sus2, omit the 4, and 5 6 5 1 1 1 1. Now this is a different type of track, so it kind of, you know, have you play a little bit different. But if I bust out with the other track, then I can kind of do the other little movement, but the speed is going to be a whole lot faster, but no bass line. And actually, one of these days, I'm going to go ahead and put a bass line to this whole damn deal one day when I get a chance to get around to it. So this is how you can learn to go from rookie level to beginner level. Let's go back. Not that one, no. Y'all want to hear the other one because the other one's killing. Today? You know? I just wish I had like a little bass line I can follow with me. Or, you know, whatever key you want to go to. All right, so, something simple and easy, y'all. When you're learning to do some stuff, just practice on something simple. All right, line up your ducks on what you want to learn. Grab pieces of this here and there and there. Whatever you want to do. First, in the beginning, I try to, learn something, then I might, do my thing. All right, that's where we stopped at there. I may tweak it a little bit because I now got the idea or the concept behind the madness, right? Right, so, just the same thing with that other song, I may not want to play it that same way that I heard it earlier. Or whatever. I might want to do some other stuff. I might want to do other things, right? Right. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with getting maybe a few chord ideas that you might hear from another musician, and then incorporate the chords into your plan, and then keep it pushing. Go and do something else, right? It's like I say, I might want to do this one. Oh, keep forgetting I gotta switch over. Drop this volume just for a second. I keep putting it in the wrong one. All right, so I might want to learn this too, right? I think I was halfway done with it the other day. I missed it. Trying to eavesdrop on my wife. Okay, huh? Organ. Organ again. Okay. All right, let me see. Now, I don't think this is a keyboard, but I think it's just a guitar doing that. All them chords he played with all major, minor, major, sus2, but there's major, minor, tritone, actually, tritone, minor 7 flat 5. All right, I told y'all these chords gonna come up. Tritone, minor is a tritone, but it's a minor move. F sharp minor, we're in the key of E. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Either minor move or either major move. E. And he's playing chords close together. Using the tritone. Da da. Now I might go throw it in your hit ear. The secret sauce chord. Major, 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 major. Secret sauce chord. Minor 6. Diminished 7. Diminished 7. Major 4. 6/9 chord. Ba da. Oh no, you're going the other way. Da da. Alright, this is the major 7 flat 5 chord all day. Different way of approaching it. Major, 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 major. Listen, y'all. Major at 2. Major at 2. Major at 2. Major at major 9. That's it. Major 9. Major, major. So this is all major at 2, major at 2, major at 2. Right? And that's how you're doing this move. Major at 2, 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 major 9, major at 2, major at 2. Alright, major of 7 with the sus2, minor 6. And we'll, the first one. This tritone. Tritone with the minor move, which is F sharp minor 7 flat 5. This is the same thing I did here. It's the same chord. It's the same chord, except for the top note, because he brings it inside. He just brings it inside, right? Instead of bringing the chord on the outside, it's still a major minor 7 flat 5. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. E major forever. D sharp minor. Tritone. He could have just went E flat tritone to a D tritone, but he uses his move. A flat at 2, B flat, B at 2, A flat, A at 2, B at 2. He's just doing inversions. E major 9, D at 2, E at 2. And he does the other diminished move. He's just basically playing a G diminished 7 move. But he's gonna roll up to the next F sharp diminished 7. But he's gonna be doing a lot quicker than that. Alright. 6/9 or E at 2 forever. F sharp 6/9 chord. Right back to the major 7 flat 5 chord. The major 7 flat 5 chord I already been playing 1,000 times on other stuff already. And we hear it all the time. I may add the note at the top, but I'm just transposing. And that's what he's doing there. Alright, cool. What am I? We're going to somewhere else. E6/9. And then F sharp add 2. I'm sorry. Minor 7. Let me see. No, F sharp add 2. Then we go to the minor 7/11. We give glory. Right back to the A add 2. We give glory to God. Remember we play that E add 2. Tritone going up this time. And we're going to that minor 6 chord I played earlier. What? Oh, we give glory to God. We give glory. B major 6 or B major inversion. I'm just adding another note so it can sound. E at 2, A at 2. The same chord I played it 2 seconds ago, right? The C sharp minor 6 move. Oh, I forgot. 6/9, E6/9 sharp 11. I told you we had played this earlier. -6, E minor 6/9 11. We just switched over from the C sharp minor 6 to the E 6/9 sharp 11. Remember I told y'all about whether he went. It doesn't matter if I go to the sus4 or omit the 5. It doesn't matter either way. It's still gonna sound nice. All right, B flat minus 7 flat 5 with 11. Now take that off. Y'all already know that chord. It's a -11 flat 5. It's the preacher chord. Can I get a witness? Boom. That God is good. CL. Here we go. Boom. It's this chord just spread out at the top. Oh, inversion. Inversion, y'all. And I just do that after. Not that it had to be there, because the tritone here, and that's a tritone, which is mixed in with the y'all gonna hear this chord too. Right? Right. You may hear the voicings of chords play this way, which is this is a diminished major 7 chord, diminished major 7 in my book, y'all. All right, I'm writing these chords in my book. For my beginner musician, it's gonna be in my book. I'm no pro, but you hear Cap doing this stuff, y'all gonna have this stuff in your book. I'm telling you, because a lot of times cats don't want to show you nothing. If y'all hear this, I'm telling you, man, this is in the book, right? This ain't something that I have to go and look for somebody else to do, because I've been doing this already. Because I wrote this in my book, y'all. All right, you know, when I was messing around with the key of A. Well, I was messing around with C sharp, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play every chord that I can think of, and I want to put it in the key of A. Basically, that's what ended up happening. I was trying to create what is called something simple that I can be able to do it in all 12 keys. Yes, I have not practiced it. I've only written it, and that's about as far as I've gotten. It's been a project that's been sitting on the back burner for years. I just never got around to it. But yeah, these chords I did this a long time. Right, it's the major 7, E major, I'm sorry, A major 7 with the 13. Y'all heard me doing it in an A flat, right? Yeah, and here it is, the 13. There's so many ways to approach the move. Whether I want to use the root position or the first inversion or the second inversion of the moves. All right, there's so many ways to approach the chord that I'm saying, right? There it is. It was like, wait. All right. So it could be A major 9 13 or A major 7 13, whatever is clever. And it's the same chord I literally just played a minute ago. I just transposed it. It's right here. I played it a minute ago. So, and then transpose this stuff. Right? Right, so all of da da da. It's like me taking B major chord and mixing it with the E major chord. E. B, it's like I'm taking a B major chord and mixing it with the E major chord, creating this minor 9 or major 7 or major 9 chord. Depends on which one I end up. That's the minor 9 and the major. And on the major move or the minor move. I told you wherever it's the major move, there's the minor move. And I transposes this all the time. Y'all heard it when we did that. Right here. Y'all heard it in the move already. I already did it. So I can go either the major 9, major 7, or the minor 9, minor 9 or 11. Oh, I've been doing it all. Or the minor 9, major 9, whichever one. Minor, you heard of minor, major, minor. So if you hear somebody doing it, I've been doing this already. I've been doing these voices, of course. I've already been doing these chords. Man, remember I said it's 2 major chords that I'm mixing it with. E and A. And if I told you to change the key, I can go from B to E. And mess around with it. Alright, now I heard a musician one day doing it, and I started laughing because I thought it was kind of cool to hear somebody else doing something that I did a long time ago that I've written in the book. Alright? Legitimately, I mean, I'm coming out with an actual music book, but I've written this a long time ago, so let's see where y'all might hear this at. Let's find it. Let's go on and find it. Let me see here. Let's go on and find, what's the name of the song? It was, the name of the song? I forgot it already, just that quick. Oh, it was the Dave Jackson song. I love you forever. Let me see. I think I have to write it in. I love you forever. Let me see. Let's see if I run across it. There's a musician who actually plays it and using them quads. Can I find it? Alright, let's see. Can we find there's David Jackson. Oh, here it is. You heard the first chord. I've been doing that a long time ago. It's in my other books, and I started laughing when I heard it. I'm like, oh, that's how cats are doing this. Okay. Yeah. So, and then the other one, and it's a little, we hear this little twang. And that's that David Jackson move when he did that move at the end. Remember the end? Now, this young man is gonna end up doing a version of it. Let me see. Wait. Here. Which is the transposing of the major 7 flat 5, as I had said earlier. With the bass line, turning this into an E9 13 chord. I've been doing this already, y'all. Now, I didn't hear how he's doing that other little thing he's doing. I've already, whatever course he's doing, I did it before. I told you. I told you I did this already. Because it was a song. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today, to the let me see where I do that at. Yes. Yeah, so I was already doing these chords. So when I heard him doing it, I'm like, oh. Yeah. All right, cool. So now he's using the right hand to pull this off. I would have used my left hand to pull this off. Well, actually, I lied. I would have used my right hand. Yeah, my right hand. So, you know, and then, yeah, right. All this is the E flat 7 chord. But he's just doing this chromatic move. If we're in the key of E, he's just doing a chromatic move from B flat down to A, down to A flat to G. The correct way David Jackson does it. Hold on, I normally do in my left. That's the correct way. And then the tritone. All right, and then the other tritone, but with the minor 7 flat 5 chord. That's the correct way. Now he's using the ending of this song that David Jackson did at the very end. He's using this, trying to use these chords at the end. Oh, I keep forgetting I gotta plug in. That's what he's doing, the ending of it. All right, let's see. This is where this other cat using the ending of it. Wait, let's see. Right here. That's what the other guy's doing here. All right, he's trying to use that idea here. Now the way David Jackson is doing it, the diminished move, C diminished 7, minor 7, 11, or minor 9, 11, forever, B major 7, or B major 9, depending on the voicing. Remember that E major chord or that C sharp minor move? It doesn't matter either way. It's still gonna sound good. Forever. B major chord, B major 7 or 9, depends on how you want to voice it. Now I think that this young man is actually gonna bypass this chord movement to get to this chord movement. He's gonna play something else different, I think. Let me hear how he did it. Oh, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, A. He goes to A like he's going to B. Okay, yeah, so he gets that part right. Okay, he gets that right. All right, cool. I'm gonna give him an A for that. Okay, I'm gonna give him that one. All right. Okay, then he's doing this arpeggiation, and then that's when he's gonna do this move. Cause he's gonna arpeggiate that to this voicing. All right, then he does a little twangy to it. He throws his own little spin to it. Remember I told y'all you gotta throw your own spin. I told you that he was gonna do that. Well, he doesn't carry the bass. He has the idea. I ain't gonna lie to you. He has a little idea. My brain went to sleep, y'all. Hold on. And then, what does he arpeggiate something? Let me see. I gotta see how you arpeggiated that. Okay, so you arpeggiate that. So how my brain is thinking this. Oh, my brain wants to go to the chord that David Jackson does. And then, let's see, my brain wants to go to the correct chord. So now let's see, I'm trying to see how he arpeggiated that. My brain wants to play it the correct way. She calling me? Yeah, that's what he did. So he's playing close to the voice in the chord, but it was here. He's just messing around with that. Going to the B major add 2. Remember, he's approaching it differently. The correct way, David Jackson. B major add 9 or 2, whatever. He's coming at it like this. Actually, you can use the B69 chord. Actually, that's slick too. I would do that too because I hear that in my ear. And then that's when he does the arpeggio. Yeah. And then he gonna hit you with it. All right. So he gonna go to the next chord. That should be the next chord. Yeah. So he kind of does this little. He does this. I knew he was gonna do that. I hear that in my head to do that. Twanging. It's just being flavorful. It's just making you play a B minor 6. B minor 6. And he just twanged that up. Twang. And bring you to the major 7 flat 5. Like I told y'all a minute ago. Oh. Yeah. So he used the idea as the twanging. I mean, you know. My brain wanted to play it the correct way again. And then he goes. Let me see. My brain wants to do it the right way, but anyway. But listen, you can pick up ideas from other musicians because. Let me see, what we going after that? Okay, he's gonna miss that whole little thing there. Forever, that's forever. So he's kind of sort of going to bypass this chord here, which is the E913 move. However, remember he did this move. He can still go back to the same chord. Watch it. That move there. So I was just trying to see if he was gonna bypass it and go and do another little thing. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I figured he was gonna do. He skipped it. And he decided to go. Something like that, right? Yeah, and then he's being fancy. So he's knowing that so he knows he can use the sus2. He knows what was it? So he knows he can use the sus2. Then you can use the B major chord. So he knows it. Or he can do inversions of the B major and go up. See? Back to it. Or he knows he can use this idea to move his chords around to make them sound slightly different. Alright, let's see. So it that's the correct way. Like he's doing this. So he knows he can move the chord upward or downward. right? As long as it still lines up. I told y'all. So he knows he moved. So he knows that. I know that too. That's what David went back this way. So he's doing downward. He's going upward. And knowing you can go back to the A. Let me see. Go to A. He knows he can play with the secret sauce chord. He knows he can move up with the chord. So we had okay, so you'd be nice to go back to. Let me see. Let me see. I think we mess around. What did I hear? Oh, hold on. You repeated, okay? Yeah, okay, so he repeated that. All right. Going to D. You should be going to E. So yeah. So the move was da 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 da. Because remember I told you B A B A B. So he know he can go. Then he knows he can go E. That's what he played. And then after that, E major 9. Yeah, so you repeated it. Hold on. What's the other one? My brain went to sleep already. Wake up, Andre. Wake up, wake up, wake up. B. Yeah, so you know he's going to the major 9. All right, I went to sleep for a second. Okay, then and then let's see. So he's just messing with the low. All right, so it was the last chord, and then he's. I guess I want to say he used the. Would I have used the tritone to do that? Let me see. I probably would have. Let me see. I guess I probably would have used the tritone. Basically, the major 7 flat 5 chord. But let me see. Hold on. I hear him doing. Hold on, y'all. My brain's hears something. Let me see. Okay. Let me see my brain here. Okay, yeah, he did. He's just doing that crazy. Let's see. See. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Let me see. I'm just trying to see if he threw the tritone there. Oh Lord. I'm waiting for the E. Yeah, that's what he did. He played. So he goes here. Okay. And then I thought he's. Trying to think. I'm just trying to figure out how I would have did that. Let's see. That's what I thought. I think that's what I would have did. I'm just trying to see if my hands. I'm just trying to figure out how my hands would have felt today. I'm not sure how my hands would have felt today. Let's see. This is what it calls to shout out the pros. You gotta keep listening to it. Tritone. Almost want to say D. D. I feel like I want to raise up because it's chords I played. Dave Jackson played actually. Let me see. How did Dave Jackson do that? Somewhere he did that move earlier, I think. It's not there. He did it somewhere. I gotta figure out where he played that move at and see. I want to say he's doing this move here. I know that left hand's playing the tritone, but it feel like he's erasing up. He went back to the beginning. He went back to the beginning. I mean, yes, that's what I would have did. D, A flat, F, C sharp. Now my right hand, I'm just trying to figure out. I think that's what I would have played, right? Not slide down. I think let's just slide up. I'm just trying to figure out how my hands would have played. No. And then I think that's how I would have played that. Let's see. Yeah. The more I keep messing with it. And then he went back to the then he went back kind of sort of all that kind of stuff. Anyway, y'all, this is your Bo Andre. I'm just in here messing around. What time is it now? 10 something. And I want to go get me some sweet. But that's how you get better on your plan. I start listening to some ideas. A lot of these ideas these guys doing, I already know. I already have these chords, so I'm just like, and also this move here actually, or so I have this choice. I can play the secret sauce chord and twang it, you know, and play the secret sauce chord too. That voicing too. I told you these chords I already be doing. I'm like, oh, or twang it off the secret sauce chord. Actually, that's just 2 chord. Or the other one. I'm just messing with it. Or, okay, it just came to me, y'all. The Spirit of God just put it in my mind. There it is. So, think of C sharp or D flat. And think of E. Those 2 chords I'm putting together. It's a dominant chord. We may call it a minor chord. It is a minor chord, duh. It's a C sharp minor 7 chord. And if I was smart enough, okay, I'm smart enough, I would take the 5 and flat the 5 and twang it You know, so I would, if I was smart enough, that's what I would have did. That would give me my little twang. And remember, I had already told you I already knew the chord, which is my D, which is the C sharp or D flat 7/4 chord. And then what I decided to do was let's hit the E chord, which causes you to play a minor chord. We call this a dominant chord, actually, technically, because the next move is major 7. Oh, I'm sorry, scratch what I just said. It's a minor chord, y'all. Let me minor 7 chord, actually. All right, it's a minor 7 chord. But to get that twang sound, you have to flat the 5. Right, has that back, flat the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat the 5. So now you have the minor move. I needed to flat the 5 and hold that top note and give me that, you know, and then give me back like that, causing me to do the twanging. I needed to flat the 5, but it's a minor chord, y'all. It's a C sharp minor chord, but you just flatten the 5, basically. All right, now chord you might call this a G flat or an F sharp 7 chord. We talked about this already earlier. Right. But because I'm adding the set to the move, it's a C sharp minor 7 with a 4, and you just twang it with the tritone. So I get it. And again, here I know I can do inversions of my major chord, you know, if I just want to play second inversion. Right? And root position of my B major and move that around. And keep moving it around and go to B. And that's what he was messing with. Right? E with the minor move, and that's what he kept doing. D at 2. I'm doing the sus chord, or I could have just played the D major chord at 2. E, same thing, E at 2. Or I can take off some notes or whatever. Either way, he made it sound pretty, right? Or I can use the sus 2. Right? You know what I'm saying? And then the tritone, which is the minor 7 flat 5 with this with the 11. Those chords, now that I thought about it in my spirit, it's in my book too, actually. Now when David Jackson approached the chord movement similar to that, I have to try to remember how he did that. Yeah, there it is. And that would have been the other approach that David Jackson would have did. It's basically taking the same idea and transposing it. Basically, it basically would have been transposed. And I would have ran into it. The chord is still the same. It's still a minor 7 flat 5 with the 11. And I heard that chord because the reason why I heard that move, because David Jackson played it in a way like this. There it is. the D major 7 flat 5 move. But we ended up doing a minor, so I said, okay, he had to transpose, right? Now, I can also use the flat 5, sharp 5. But again, like I said, he transposed. And I would have found it, because remember, wherever there's a major chord, that's right, it's going to be a minor move. So with the twang, right, you know, so you kind of hit off of it really quick, right? And then he hits off of it, you're like, So actually, I did what it is, skip the C sharp. Either way, I would have still found the chord one way or another because I understood that this is a sus2. But to give it a little bit more of a, I hit it and then come off of it. Because I know I'm twinging that. I picked that idea a long time ago from, yeah, that's right, Devin Watkins, when he played this drop move on the organ. And I was like, oh, that's where you're getting that from. So, yeah. All right, y'all, this is your boy, Andre Clark. I'm going to get him off here. That new cat on the block. Just want to introduce myself again. Y'all already know who I is. Share this video with your friends, cousins, sisters, uncles. Pass it around. Let them know that there's some new cat on the line. You know, sharing a little bit of this and that and the other. And helping us get up to par, so to speak. And thank you for watching me do what I do. Because I love do what I do. I am just not a keyboard player. I just love playing and hearing cats doing some really nice stuff on the keyboard. And I just want to, you know, see if I can do it. But I do need to get back on the organ because I haven't been on it for quite some time. And I don't think y'all want to hear me get on the organ and get heated up and warmed up on that because it'll be... and I'm not bragging, but I would just say I would definitely try to come up on that quickly. But the reason why I switched over to the keys because I was weak in it. I'm still weak now. So get familiar with chords that you know, and just get familiar with chords because these dudes, these musicians, oh, better not. Did it do it again? It better not. Oh, okay. I thought it did it again. Get familiar with some of the stuff our pro musicians are doing, so that when we get on here, we know. You know, we get familiar with some of the stuff they're doing. Because trust me, the stuff that they're doing is not as hard as it sounds. It's basically pretty easy once you learn the concept behind the madness, right? Learning your tritones, right? All right. Learning that crazy chord, I call it the crazy chord, preaching moves. Yeah. Right, and all this stuff is basic stuff. It's like I'm going to the 3 with the tritone. The minor 7 flat 5 chord, y'all. I'm just carrying that bass line, turning it into an F7. Y'all remember the scale? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7. But without the bass line, either I'm gonna major it or I'm gonna sus it, sickle sauce it, sus for it, sus to it, sus for it, and switch over to another one. It's still a minor 7 flat 5 chord. No matter which one I switch to, minus, right? Or it could be a major 7 flat 5, major 7 flat 5, major 7 flat 5, major 7 flat 5. Now when I switch the chord over to the sus4 move, another sus4 in another key, it's a minor 7 flat 5 with the 11. And I'm just doing inversions. Oh wow. We're gonna still use that same tritone. Oh, it's gonna be in my book, y'all. All right. All 12 keys. I'm actually dropping all 12 keys. And you know, you transpose this stuff. Good. And have fun doing it, right? I enjoy doing that because it does make you sound like you kind of pro level. And then when you get to start practicing this stuff, you're just gonna sound dope. All right, period. You're gonna sound dope because now you understand the concept behind the madness on what musicians are playing. The major, two major chords or a major minor move. Here we go. Watch this. Same thing. Literally, watch. Just change the sound. Every chord was major 7, major 9, major 9, flat 5. Right back to the major 9 with the 13. Now, all he's doing is using the F scale, 5, 1, 2, 3 chord. Right? A flat, major 9, flat 5. Right back to the E flat major 9. This time I'm adding a 13. And then he do it again. Then he chords. Now the chord that I just played, remember that A flat major 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. It just transposed. The same chord, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 keys down. Literally 4 keys down. Let me say it again. 4 keys down. 1, 2, 3, 4. He just transposed the same chord. What? Or let me see. The other one is yeah, I can go with that. Let me see. Yeah. 1, 2. There it is. All right. F major 9, flat 5. What? Yes. I just using a twang like I did the twang up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? And I just used the twang. F major 9 flat 5. Back to the major 9 chord. All day. Then he go, you repeated that. He just took off the top note or the bottom note. The major 7 flat 5 chord, y'all. More. The same chord. Y'all better stop playing. All right, you start listening to this stuff. It's like, oh man. G major 9, minor 9. I'm sorry, G minor 9. And he's gonna do the swing, the minor 7 flat 5 11. Y'all remember I had just played this already. So now he might do something else after that. So after that, okay, so transpose, same chord. He just played that same chord. I just added the top note because now it's a sus4, sus2, sus4, sus2, and he just twang. And he's using the thirds, major 3rd, major 3rd, minor 3rd, and perfect 4th, perfect 5th. And then we land on the sus4. But of course, I may color it some more. I mean, color it some more, right? Because, you know, my left hand want to get all the notes, which makes you play a minor 7, 11. All day. Same stuff, y'all. For what? I want you to come to my house for what? I'm eavesdropping. One more. Let me see this. Check out another musician. bum, ba-da, ba-da-da. Sus. Oh, minor. Secret sauce chord. Major 9. I told you the same chord. Minor move. Minor move. Now he's doing this little, it's really a major move, but he's breaking up the chord, the first 3 chords. Same chords I've been playing already. Now this is my the minor 6 move, minor 6 move, major 6 move. Then he plays the B flat major 7. I mean B flat major chord, A flat major 7, third inversion. I told you. E flat, B flat, one more hand, B flat, E flat, B flat. That's what he's basically doing. E flat at 6. Then, E flat major 7. Now this is gonna be a number of chords he's doing here. E flat major 9. Let me see. Oh, hold up. There it goes. The G7 with the D on the bottom. E flat. Ah, come on. D major. So is it, hold on. D major, E flat major. Da 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 da. He split up the D major chord. Let me see. Let me see how you split that up. There it is. D major. E flat major. G minor, he splits it up. A flat, he splits it up. Let me see. A flat, he splits it up. G minor, A flat, E flat, because we're gonna give it E flat. Now, the normal way we would approach that when he came off, normally something like that, or it can go somewhere like that. The song he is lower, right? So he plays it fancified a little bit. Da da ba 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 da ba ba da. Passing move. He's doing some passing move. He is Lord. Ba da da ba ba da ba ba. He is Lord. But pass the chord again. That's passing move. And whatever the words they saying there. He has risen. He's doing this crazy move. Ought to go. So if you hear the words. It was kind of hard to hear the words when they were singing in the background because all you hear was just straight up the music, right? But this was, He is Lord. Now, I don't know how to play the song originally. Let's see. I don't even know words. He is Lord and Lord. Let's see. I don't know the words. I don't know the words to. I don't know the words to this song. I have to learn it. But this is how he's approaching it. He is Lord. Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba da. All this is quickly. He is Lord. He is Lord. E flat. Pass move. Whatever the words is. He has risen from the dead. He is Lord. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. You hear him doing passing moves. I don't know all the words. Let me see. Watch this. He is Lord. He is Lord. Whatever the word. Whatever the word. Whatever the word. He is. Pass move. Whatever the words, pass move. I don't know the words, y'all. It's a cool approach to it. That's what's so fun about it. All them chords he's playing, y'all. Minor, secret sauce chord, 7/4 chord, major 9. Alright? And then the minor 6, but it's major. A flat major, B flat major, A flat major, B flat major, A flat major 7, E flat, B flat, E flat, B flat, B flat, E flat major 9, sharp 5. Not that he played that, actually I made that part up. He actually went here to the G7, a little maybe like to E flat, E flat, and then his little passing move, D, E flat, D, E flat, G minor, A flat, hold on, A flat, G minor, A flat, back to G minor, A flat to E flat, and then he comes to hit you with this crazy one. So basically what he's doing here, y'all, actually he's actually gonna hit you with the partial minor move, right? Remember I told you these chords are related. So he's doing this with, right, C minor, that's the major 7. A flat major 7 now. So and he switched over and right, give you the tritone move and give you the G major chord, which causes you to play an A flat diminished major 7. And then he crosses over. I played this earlier. Remember the E flat major 9/13? That was the organ in the background. Then the keyboard came. All right, F major 9. Then he goes transposes over to the sus4 chord. I told you these all link together. They link together, right? Right? That same chord, E flat major 9/13. I'm just playing it fat up top. And we have the 6/9 E flat 6/9 sharp 11. Now he didn't play it that way. He played it this way. This is F minor 6. I'm dressing it up because I wanted it to sound fancified. And you already heard this chord in the beginning. Right? I had played it here. I played it here. And I'm just doing it here now with the tritone, fancifying it up or dressing it up. So So I'm making it sound colorful. And then he repeats that little do 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 boop boop. Instead of him going all the way up, he stopped. Basically, going A flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, A flat major 7, chop at it, and then hit you with the minor 11 flat 5 chord all day. Oh, but y'all heard that da 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 that thing, right? And he started with the A flat da da, and hitting you with the F minor 11 flat 5, and he chopped that da da chop chop, and he take you right back to the beginning like that other song. Or that chord. But this time we're going to use B flat now. It's the same chord. It's still going to be the same chord whether I use the minor move or whether I use the major move. Doesn't matter either way. Major move, minor move. In this case, he's going to take it to the major move. And you might hear me doing that the twang because it sounds pretty. Right, so that's where there. I forgot where I was at. It's the fat chord. Yeah, that's where we at. Simple chords, but they're using what we call mix and match chords, y'all. All right. The mix and match chords could be a major move with another major chord, or a major move with a minor chord. All right. Then he just, let me see, hold on. No, he's going back to that A flat major 7. Remember this? He's going back to that. So that's what he's doing. And then he's going to his diminished 7, D diminished 7. And then we have a major 7 mixed with a minor chord. That's what he did. Now this time we have a major 7 mixed with and he's doing the major 7 inversion. We have the major 7 inversion. Right? The E flat major 7 inversion. You have the root position first inversion, and then he's doing this second inversion. What? That's crazy. Yes, E flat major 7 in the left hand doing the second inversion. How we got there, I don't know. But it was dope how you did it. What? What? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so you're doing a major 7, second inversion, E flat major 2nd, E flat major 2nd, second inversion in the left hand. What? Yeah, mismatched chords and doing a G minor chord. Why? Because I told y'all, they're all related to each other. Yeah, they're related. All right, cool. And now where is he going? Tritone. Sound like he's going to a G major chord where he played earlier. Literally. Remember we did it? He played it earlier. He played it earlier and repeated it later. What? And I just realized that. That is super dope. This is the D minor 7 flat 5 flat 13. I just told y'all. Woo! Oh, when he did I told y'all what that was. All right. That left hand got to be coordinated. Tritone. So yeah, so this goes back to the chord I played earlier. All right, A flat diminished major 7 move. Now I might come with an idea. My own idea, right? My own identity to that, right? And that's what happens after you hear something. You be like, oh, you know what? Let me try something different. Chord before it was just a sus7 sus4 chord, and then drop down. Hit it again. What? Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. All right, now that musician didn't think of that idea, but I did. Okay. Da, 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 da. I'm see da da da. I'm see da 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 da. Melody line. This time he's not gonna go to the E flat. He's going minor now. Or actually, yeah, minor. That's minor. However, he's doing a major chord or E flat major 7 chord, y'all. I think we did this early on. So I could have walked up doing a song like that. If I want to mess with it. So I can play a D flat diminished major 7, or just take out. That might sound cool. That's too. Okay, that's too much on it. So I'll take the E off of because that's. So I'll settle with the E7 with the 13. Yeah, I'll settle with that. Not E flat. We did that earlier. That was in the beginning when we did the, we did that earlier. Now he's changing up. Throw my 2 cents in there. Throw my 2 cents in there. I'm hitting the E flat to drop down to the minor chord, C minor chord inversion. All right, I know he's going to a diminished move. Let me see. Da, da, da. Oh no, we're going to a major chord. D flat. Yeah. Yeah, it's going D flat. D flat. Then we're going to diminished, another diminished move. E diminished 7. So we can go A flat major 7, or I can go F minor 9. 11. So it depends on how my hands might get there. I might do the minor 9. Right, then he's gonna do this little crazy thing. Oh man, this don't make no sense. Normally I would think of the minor move, transpose, and then go to this the major 7 flat 5. But he didn't do that. He's crunching. He's crunching, transpose, and then the major 7 flat 5. So however, if I want to go ahead and play the minor move, that's cool too. Right. So A flat 7, and of course G7. Y'all heard these chords earlier. And then back to your major 7 flat 5. Now, of course, y'all know if you fall on that bass line, things kind of change. All right? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so, because this could change to a whole different thing. Like, as if I was thinking of diminished 7 with the minor 6 9 11 move, and I'm transposing that. Right, I'm transposing that minor 6 9 move, because the thing about it is the bass line. All right, in that C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. And that was the only reason why I came with that thought in my mind. Even if I hit the crunk, little crunk, I told y'all what the chord is. It's a 6/9 chord. Because I'm hitting the bottom for the bass line. And it's a 6/9 chord. Right? E flat 6/9, D 6/9, then or C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. But remember, just that could change the name of the chord because of if I don't play a note in the middle. Right? This is without me playing the middle note in the left hand. 6/9, 6/9, and then the major 7 flat 5. That's without me carrying the bottom. So that's why I said that. Now, if I carry this note, right, Cordy doesn't know what it is. Meticulous might be able to pick up what this chord might be. Let's see. What mouse am I using? What mouse am I using? Oh, there we go. Now, Meticulous might grab this. You see. G flat major 7 flat 5. I knew that already because all I had to do was move my finger over to B flat, or in my right hand or left hand I would have did it here. Right, so it would have been a G flat. I knew that. So yeah, it would have been a G flat major 7 flat 5. That's what I knew that already. I was just trying to see something. And it's the minor move that I mess with the bass line. Transpose. And then this. And this would have been a major move. So I would have been minor, minor, major. That's only because I was carrying the bass line and the chord movements in the middle of the hand. But we know it's minor, minor, and then major. But sometimes we play a piece of the 1 and the 3, right? That's how we roll. So yeah, right, and that's how we roll. Right. So Meticulous, thank you, Meticulous, you came through. You're my homie, bro. Meticulous came through. All right, so that's what's up with the pros, man. That's how the pros rock. I'm gonna get off of here. All right, y'all have a good night. And I'm going to go up in here. That sound like the wifey's gotten quiet, so I think she's probably trying to chill back now. So we're just going to holler at her. It's about almost 11:15. And thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me for a little bit and see how I do what I do, and how you can do what you do to come up as a new musician or intermediate level musician. Ah, she's calling me. Yes, moms! And so forth and so on. So I'll catch y'all on the next rebound, and stay focused, stay practiced, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace and love and cornbread. Deuces. Hey!